The breaking news we've been following all day. 2 teens shot at Heritage High School in Newport-News, and a teenage suspect is in custody. The victims are both 17 years old, 1 boy and 1 girl.
And police say they think the victims and suspect knew each other. Students ran through the hallways, desperate to find safety, and called their parents for help.
My daughter sent a text message to me in all caps. Mom, come to the school.
13 News Now has a team of reporters in Newport News tracking the latest developments. We start with investigative reporter Evan Watson. And Evan, what's the latest from the police chief?
Police Chief Steve Drew tells me officers found and arrested the shooting suspect thanks to calls from community members.
The individual that's responsible is in custody. We had some information here. We even had a name, but we're trying to verify that.
Newport News Police Chief Steve Drew says a teenage boy shot 2 students at Heritage High School this afternoon before leaving the school. Officers found and arrested him off-site with the help of calls from family members of students.
The next will be to understand why. Why did this happen? What was the motive for this to occur? But you know, by the grace of God, everything I've been told are the 2 injuries are not life-threatening.
Police say a bullet grazed a 17-year-old boy in the head and a bullet hit a 17-year-old girl in the leg. They're expected to survive. Emergency crews took 2 other students to the hospital, one for an arm injury that could have happened during the school evacuation and another for asthma concerns.
I'm going to do the best I can to go see those young people at the hospital if they'll allow me in.
Heritage High School is currently closed as investigators collect evidence and take photos.
It's a large area, but it looks like the crime scene is considerably small. I will tell you that there has been evidence recovered that's going to be very, very beneficial.
Chief Drew did not give the shooting suspect's name or age at this time. He also declined to answer if the suspect is a student at the school. Drew says police believe the shooter knew the 2 shooting victims. Officers used school security video to identify the suspect.
There are some things we need to put together. Where did he go? What did he leave behind? Why did this happen?
Within the last hour, we saw some teachers return to the school here to get their items, signaling that investigators may have cleared the school for some limited re-entry. Janet, David.
Evan, how did police know it was safe for students to leave the school and for parents to gather outside to collect their kids if they didn't have that shooter in custody?
Yeah, absolutely. I was told by Newport News Police that they had security video of the shooting suspect leaving the school. So then once they arrived here, they established a perimeter around the school and knew that the school was safe from at least that threat, leading them to make that call that there was no active threat at the time.